Hi guys, yesterday I did a video on this saltwater fuel cell Baja runner. Picked it up in a charity shop. It had already been built. I didn't actually build it, but it did have a few problems with it that I had to fix to get it running. But it ran all right. Having done that, I was then thinking, can we run it on a supercapacitor instead of the saltwater cell? So I've been 3D printing an adapter to replace the saltwater cell unit. So this will now slide in there. The supercapacitor is going to have to go through those holes. Might have to widen them a little bit. They should go through, but this supercapacitor has had the tags soldered in the past, so they're a little bit bigger than they should be. Yeah, I'll open those holes out just so it goes through all right. They'll go through. That's going to sit there. They're going to bend back round. If we go close up, you can see I've made little tracks for it to go round, and then they will align with the tags there. I'll just open those holes up, push it through, and we should be able to try it. So there we are. I've just pushed them through, folded them round. I've got the ends pointing up. That's important because I'm going to use this, which is the charger from one of those, well, this one calls it a Sky Drive, one of those paper aeroplane motors, propeller things that you can put on a paper aeroplane and it'll fly for a few seconds. So getting it the right way round, negative, positive. That's the negative side, which has the silver strap on it with the minus signs on it. So we need to make sure we put that the right way round. Push that on there. That will actually charge the battery up, the supercapacitor up. And then if we push that on there, it'll probably start running straight away. There we go. We can probably charge it in position as well. The motor will slowly get faster as the supercapacitor gets charged up. So if it doesn't look like it's getting any faster, we know the supercapacitor is fully charged. Take that off and see how long it'll run for. So what I might as well do is put the tether back in the middle of the floor here and see if it'll go round in circles. Now what I did last time was I actually took one of the wheels off, because when it's going round in a circle, it's trying to go straight out of the circle or at a tangent to the circle, so it's being dragged back in all the time. So if you only got one wheel instead of two, there's less drag. That's going on for ages, isn't it? I'm quite pleased with that. That's fitted in there nicely. It took me quite a while to actually design it and print it. It took 3 attempts at printing it, because it's a bit thin, and if I print it flat, then we get a lot of mess on one side. If I print it up on end, it's so thin it gets knocked over, so I had to print it on a raft to hold it in place. Anyway, I'll set it up. Let's disconnect that for now. I've put the clock there so we can time it. It's probably plenty long enough. I'm going to let the clock go round to midnight. Oh, wheel spin. Oh dear. Didn't expect that. Right, we've lost some time there because I put rubber bands on the wheels to give us extra grip. I think it actually started at about 2 minutes past midnight that time. I think that's 1 minute just coming up. I don't expect it to last anything like as long as it did last night, where it went on for about 20 minutes. It was going much slower, so it was using less power. I could probably have left the other wheel on as well. That would have slowed it down a bit. You probably noticed I didn't bother to recharge it either. So we'll have lost at least a lap. Definitely slowing down a bit. That's 3 minutes, I reckon. Four minutes, I reckon. I'll have to check. 5 minutes. Six minutes. Seven minutes. Don't think we're going to get much further. Well, I reckon that's right on 8 minutes. It's finally died. Still a little bit of power in there, but not enough to actually run it on the ground. Still, that will do. That was all I wanted to do, was try and run it with a supercapacitor. And it worked. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.